welcome to your 1 hour Pilates class. Today we're going to start my favorite way to start class, standing up nice and tall. And let's also take our feet into a slight Pilates V, so just open those toes gently wherever it feels comfortable. We'll get a little more engagement right under our glutes. Then take your hands to your hip bones and then slide them together, and they'll meet somewhere underneath your belly button. And then before we start our breaths, just see if you can lift those low abs into your spine away from your hands. Feel that connection now that your low abdominals have. And then see one more time if you can lift your abs away from your hands towards your spine. Your low abs should really be turned on right now. Keeping your hands there, let's come into our breath, inhaling and exhale. Try not to lose that low ab connection, inhaling through the nose. And exhale through an open mouth. And again, inhale. Low abs nice and tight, exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Coming into some roll downs. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, chin to your chest. Those low abs are still turned on. Working hard, rolling through the spine, over our feet. Take a deep inhale at the bottom. And then exhale, roll up. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, roll down. Still think of pressing that belly into your spine. Breathing in. Exhale, slowly rolling up. Inhale, breath, stack your ears all the way over your shoulders. Exhale, breath, rolling through the back. Breathing in. Exhale, scoop the abs in and slowly roll up. Good. If you're not already at the back of your mat, make your way there. Coming into 1 more. Inhaling. And exhale. Once we get to the bottom, we'll stay dangling over our feet for a few breaths. You can stay in your Pilates V or go ahead and find parallel legs. They can be apart or together. Take those deep breaths. Feel the ribs expand on your inhales. Downward facing dog. Tailbone to the sky. Long, long spine. Inhale to lift the heels and exhale to lower the heels towards the mat. And again, inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Feel lots of space between the ears and shoulders. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift and hold. As you exhale, roll through your spine to plank. Good, and holding plank pose. Find that engagement of the low abs again. Squeeze the butt. And then we'll inhale to lift the elbow of the right arm to the sky. And exhale to press it down. Inhale, left elbow lift. And press it down. Inhale, right elbow. And press it down. Inhale, left side. And down. Now bending our knees. Inhale to bend, gently tap them on the ground. And exhale to lift. Inhale, bend. Keep those low abs turned on. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And once again, lift the hips to downward dog. And find that long neck. Heels towards the mat. Inhale to lift the heels. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. This time, inhale to hold them up, and exhale, roll through the spine to plank. Now taking our right knee towards our right elbow. Inhale, right knee to right elbow, and exhale, gently pressing it back, toes to the ground. Inhale, left knee to left elbow, and exhale, stepping back. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Inhale, knee to left elbow. And exhale, step back. Coming down gently to your forearms with control. And coming back into bending the knees, tapping them on the floor. And exhale to straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Two more, breathing in and breathing out. Bend and straighten. Again, with control, stepping back up to your hands. Then use those low abs to lift the hips to downward dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, lift and hold. And exhale, roll to plank pose once again. Stepping our right hand forward. And then bending those arms like we're coming into a tricep push-up. Slowly lowering our right elbow down to the ground, pressing it back up, and then step it in line with the left. Stepping the left hand forward, slowly lowering it down, pressing back up, and stepping it back. Right hand forward, and bending, and straighten. And step it in. Left arm. Slowly bend. Keep those elbows tucked in. And straighten. And step together. And again, bending the knees. And lengthening. Inhale, bend. Tuck the belly in. And straighten. Last two. And straighten. Last one. And straighten. Lift back to downward dog. Two more times. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And then we'll walk our feet up to meet our hands at the top of the mat. Dangling over the legs for a few more breaths. Go ahead and do whatever you want here. Maybe bending the legs, taking them apart, keeping them together. Good, and then make your way into a seated position. Planting those feet on the ground with a soft bend in your knees. Hands under the knees. Inhale to a flat spine and a lifted chest. Exhale, scoop the belly and curve the back, looking down towards the belly button. And inhale, lifting and lengthening. And exhale, curve, engage the abs even more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to hold it here. This curved spine. Our low abs pressing in. Press them in a little further and breathing through the ribs. Staying here as we inhale. And exhale. Low belly connect. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release those hands. And rock it back till your fingertips are above your knees. And continue breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower it down a few more inches. And breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And lower it down to the mat. Good. Take a nice full body stretch. And then bend the legs. And glue that low back down. Hands up, fingers on the thighs. Take an inhale breath here. As we exhale, slide the fingers up to the knees. And lower it down. Keep the head lifting. And exhale, slide it up. Inhale, lower. And then try to bring the ribs to the hips as you lift the chest. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. Right arm up. And right arm down. Left arm up. And down. Right arm. And lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Slowly lower it down. Inhale to lift the arms above the head in line with the ears. Imprint the low spine on the mat. Press it down, engaging the abs. Reach the hands back up. Place them on the thighs. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, press the belly button to the floor and slide the fingers up the knees. And lower, keeping the chest lifted. Slide up ribs, sliding to hips. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lowering. And exhale, lift. Good, hold it there. Right arm up. And then we're going to switch the hands. Switch. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, hands back to the thighs and slowly release your head back to the mat. Good, hands down to the mat, and we'll take the legs to tabletop position. Leave them here if you would like for hundreds, or for more of a challenge, you can straighten the legs or lower them towards the floor. So find your leg position, re-glue that low back down, lift the head and chest, and then pump those arms as we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, in, out, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale. Good, legs legs to the sky or keep them at tabletop if they've been bent. Hold it there. One more breath. And then everybody's legs to tabletop and arms out to a T. Inhale to lower the knees to the right. Exhale, press the belly in and lift them back to center. Inhale, lower the knees to the left. Exhale, engage the abs, lift the knees to center. And inhale to lower. Exhale, scoop the belly and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, lower the legs down and stretch everything out back into a full body stretch. Inhale to flex the toes to the sky, and as you exhale, we're gonna slowly roll up. Trying to keep the low abs pressing in as we roll up into our spinal stretch, reaching over the feet, and maybe lowering the hands down to graze the floor on an inhale, and then exhale, rolling back. Think that your belly button is pressing you down towards the ground. Moving slowly with concentration and control. Deep breath to inhale. And exhale, arms float to the sky. Slowly rolling up. Inhale to reach over the feet. And exhale to roll back down. Trying to keep our low abs engaged. Go back to the feeling that we started with right at the beginning, where you really felt the abs pressing into the spine. See if you can recreate that feeling. And if you lose that connection anytime in class, just try to go right back to it. And once more, rolling down to the mat. Good, see if you can lift your legs to the sky in one piece. And then take your arms down by your side. We're gonna go ahead and point those toes. Good, and coming into corkscrew, we're gonna keep both hips on the floor. So inhale to lower the legs to the right. Exhale, circle them down and around. Same direction again. Inhale, lower to the right. Exhale, lower and lift to the left. One more that direction, to the right and lower. Try to keep the low back pressing down towards the ground. Good, find center and we'll go the other way. Lower the legs to the left and circle them down and up and across the body. Towards the left, make sure both hips are pressing down. Don't let one hip rise off the mat and across the body. And lower, lift, and center. Good, now take your arms out to a T, coming back into our windshield wipers, going across with straight legs this time. You can always repeat with bent legs, but today, this second time through, we'll let our hip rise off the floor. So drop your knees, your legs towards the right, or your knees if they're straight. Lifting one hip, and then exhale, lift to center. And lowering to the left, and lift to center. Now we're gonna come into corkscrew, so lowering to the right, that hip is lifting, and then reach the feet towards the front, glue the low back, lift to the left, hip lifting and center. press the belly down to the mat. Feet dropping to the left, hip is rising into corkscrew, lowering the legs, scooping to the other side, hip is lifting and center. One more of those on each side, lowering to the right, as far as you can go, sustaining control, pressing them around, hip lifting on the other side, and rising back to center, dropping to the left, breathing in, and lowering on your exhale. Inhale up, and exhale, center. Good, and then go ahead and lower both legs down to the mat with control. And then hands down by your sides. We're just gonna come into kicks or grandmamas on our right leg. So just lifting our right leg to the sky while still keeping our belly pressing down. We'll do 4 on the right and then switch to the left. So take a deep breath in and exhale to kick. Inhale, lower. Exhale, kick. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Left side, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, lower the legs, and then lift both legs back to the sky. Lifting the head and chest, and kind of repeating that with our legs to the sky. So inhale, lower the right leg, and exhale, lift it back up. And 3 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Left side, lower, and lift. Lower, and lift. Down, and up. Down, and up. Good, keeping the legs to the sky. Lower the head and chest down. Take a breath. You can always bend the knees into the chest if you need a break. Taking the hands behind our head. Coming into leg lifts and lowers with both legs glued together. We're going to lift the head and chest off the ground. You can always leave it resting on the floor. And lowering the legs in 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Lower. Make sure those elbows stay nice and wide open. 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Last one down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Good, lower the head down. Take the arms to the sky, fingertips reaching to the ceiling, and then in 8 counts we'll lower everything to the floor, opening in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to slowly roll it up. Coming into our spinal stretch, so flex the feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, reaching it forward. Lowering the hands on an inhale. And then exhale, unroll the spine. Exhale, diving it forward. Really press the belly into the back. And inhale, unroll. 2 more times. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rolling it up. Try to stack those ears all the way over the shoulders, and exhale, rolling down. And inhale, rolling up. Good. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll to your back. And then roll it over to your stomach. So hands under our shoulders. Engage the belly by thinking of lifting it off the ground. Legs are squeezing, knees are trying to lift off the floor, and the spine is as long as it can be. Forehead to the mat, and then we're gonna inhale, lift the chest, and then lift the hands, take them behind you. Bring them to the side, and then in, and then we'll lower everything down. And inhale, lift the chest, and lift the hands. Bring them behind you. Bring them out to a T, bending them in, and then lowering down. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the hands. We're doing opposite, so we're bringing them to the front, out to the side, into the center, and lowering down. One more, lift the chest, lift the hands, front and side, center and down. Good, taking the arms, straightening them out and placing the palms on the floor. Inhale to lift the chest, the hands are staying on the mat. And exhale, lower. And inhale, we're peeling ourselves off 1 inch at a time. And exhale, lower. And inhale to lift. We're gonna hold it up as we lift the backs of our hands to the sky and down to the mat. And lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as high as you can and exhale. Good, lowering everything down. Turn the arms over so the palms are to the sky. Re-engage the abs and the legs, and then inhale, peel it up. And exhale, rolling it down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, lower. We inhale to lift and hold. And lift the palms to the sky and lower down. Lifting and lowering, up and down, and up and down. Good, lower it down. And then turn one cheek to the side, and then take those legs and glue them together. And then placing the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. The palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then bringing your hands as far up your back as you can. And then trying to let those elbows relax towards the floor. So we're coming into our double leg kick. So re-engage everything, and we'll kick our legs, our feet into our butt 3 times. Here we go. We go inhale, inhale, inhale. As we exhale, we lower the legs, stretch out the arms, and lift the chest. Turn your head towards the other side and bend those arms in. Kicking the butt. 1, 2, 3, and stretching it out. Lift the chest and lengthen the arms. Turning the cheek to the other side, kicking in. Inhale, 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 stretching it up. And turning the cheek. And inhale, 2, 3, stretch. And one more set. Inhale, 2, 3, stretch and lengthen. And 1, 2, 3, stretch and lengthen. And lower slowly down with control. And then hands under the shoulders. Glue the legs together. Lift up into an assisted plank. And then make your way to child's pose, stretching out the back. Take about 2 breaths there. Keeping the belly tight, pressing in. And then coming to hands and knees and just making your way back to a seated position. Good, and then we'll stretch the legs out in front of us and we're gonna come into saw. So make sure the legs stay really engaged as we take our arms out. Inhale to twist to one side. Exhale, keeping a long spine, we reach it forward, maybe looking towards the back hand. Inhale to twist to the other side, and exhale to lean. Inhale to twist. As you exhale, keep the belly tight. Inhale. Exhale. One more set, inhaling. And exhale. Try to open the chest. Breathing in to twist. Breathing out to reach it forward. And up. Good. Hands in front of the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop the belly, curve the spine, and slowly roll to the ground. Good, and then we'll take our feet up to froggy legs, hands down by our side. So knees are open and the backs of our heels are together. Make sure you have a long spine and a long neck on the ground. Press the belly down toward the mat and then inhale to lower the legs all the way down. Maybe the heels will touch the floor. If you don't, lose that low ab engagement. Hopefully I'm not. And lifting it up. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Good. Hands behind the head. Coming into Peter Pan leg. So open one leg out to the side. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, straightening the legs and bringing them together as we lift the chest. Inhale, open to the other side. And exhale, lift. Inhale, bending. Exhale, straightening. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straightening. Good, hold it there and click the heels together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, knees to chest. Deep breath in. And then we're gonna come up onto our elbows. So trying to keep the chest lifted, not dropping it down between our shoulders. So one thing to think about there as we move on, repeating this similar pattern. So back into froggy legs, we inhale to lower. And we exhale to lift. Inhale, lowering. And exhale, lift. 2 more. Lowering, maybe heels touch the ground. Maybe they don't. I found I was losing my low belly connection the last couple inches. So I'm not going all the way down. Good, and then Peter Pan, open and close. And open. Lift the chest and close. Press the belly down. Open and close. And bending and straightening. Good, and bending the legs and then coming up onto our hands. So again, trying to keep the chest lifted, make sure the hands are nice and wide and very far behind you. Lifting the legs and opening up to froggy. Lowering the legs and lifting. And lower. And lift. Inhale and lower. Press the belly into lift. Inhale. And exhale. Peter Pan. Open and straighten. And open and stretch. Bending to one side. Backs of the heels together. Other side. And stretch. Good. Hold the legs and we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the legs down. And then make your way to your back. And then rolling over to our stomach. And reaching the arms out in front of us. Coming into some slow swimmers. So lifting opposite arm and leg up. Your head is floating off the ground a few inches, and then slowly switch and switch and switch and switch. Good, we'll keep it going. Really try to straighten the elbows and straighten the legs. Think of pressing the back of the knee straight and strong. It's really easy to let the elbows and knees have a slight bend in them when we're doing swimmers, especially when we're doing them quickly. And switch. That's our last one. Go ahead and lower it down. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, glue the legs together, straighten the legs, and then lift to plank. Good, and then holding plank, let's take the feet back about hip width. Reaching our arm across our body, tapping opposite shoulder. So right arm reaching across, left shoulder, and down. Left arm reaching across, tapping right shoulder, and down. Right arm, and lower. And left arm, and lower. And taking 2 tricep push-ups. Lowering down nice and slow, and lifting. One more, lowering, and lifting. Good, lower the knees, we'll rest in child's pose. And then come out of your child's pose and make your way to one side. So we're going to come just down to our elbow for some leg work here. My legs are bent in and my feet are in line with my butt. So once again, finding that lifted out of the shoulder position, we'll extend that top leg and coming into front kicks. So we go 1, 2, and then swinging it back and pointing the foot. Flex, flex, and swinging it back. And exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, now line up that leg with your foot and lower so your toes are tapping all the way to the ground, and then lift it as high as feels comfortable. And lower, and lift. And down, and up, and down, and up. Hold it as high as you can and a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower it back down parallel to the floor. And again, front kicks. Exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale, inhale. 3, and our fourth one is our last one. Now we're gonna line up our knees in line with each other, and again, lowering toes to the ground, and then lift as high as feels comfortable. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Check that you're not dropping into that shoulder, and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, hold it, and we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And we're taking it back, and again, 4 front kicks. Exhale, exhale, inhale, point the foot. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, and now bring the leg past the knee as far as you can, and we go down and up and down. This is the hardest one to stay lifted out of that shoulder. Down and up, down, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, and also press the belly into the spine. 2 and 1. Good. Taking it back, and then we're gonna lower down. And resting the head on the arm, or you can prop it up. We're gonna come into the inner thigh, so switch the legs. We can bend that leg in, or go ahead and plant the foot. If you do plant the foot, you wanna actively open the knee away from your shoulder. Flex the bottom leg, and then we're gonna lift up and down, and up and down, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same pattern. Up and down, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Up and down, up and down. 4, 3. Check that you have a long neck. And again, that belly is nice and strong. Up, down, breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good, and then stretching it out into our normal side lying position. Hips and shoulders lined up, legs in front of us towards that corner of the mat, and coming into Grand Battements. So lifting the leg as high as we can, and lowering it down. But when you lift the leg as high as you can, you have to make sure that that top hip is staying stacked above the bottom, so we don't want to rock back as we lift. Keep it right there. And down. And 4 more. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 1. And coming into Grand Rond de Jambe, so big circle, circling it forward and around and down. 2 and 3. Good, bring it in line with the other foot, and we'll reverse back and around and down. Again, check in with that belly. Don't forget, we always are trying to keep the belly strong and engaged. And that is our 3rd one. Good, and then rolling onto our stomach. Forehead in our hands, and then widen the legs, big toes together. And we'll lift the legs up and down, and up and down. 3 and 4. 4 more. 5. Try to lift your belly button off the mat. 7 and 8. Good, straighten the legs and roll to your back. So your leg that you just were working, that's gonna be our standing leg. So we're gonna lift both hips to the sky. And then let's go ahead and roll it down. Sorry, make sure that those feet and legs are glued together. We'll do that 2 more times. Lift to the sky and roll it down. And 1 more. Lift and roll it down. Good. So that working leg, make sure it's your standing leg, the other leg to the sky, and then go ahead and lift the hips. Keeping our hips there, and we lower the leg and lift. And down, and up. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Keep the leg to the sky, and then lift the hips a little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, go ahead and lower everything down. And then let's just go ahead and roll to the other side, or if you need to switch sides. Stretching out the body. We're up on our elbow. Lengthen the spine. Line up feet with your hips. And stretching out that top leg. And front kicks. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 2, and 3, and 4 is our last one. Lined up with that bottom foot, we tap the toe and lift and down and up. Try to keep the body like your body up here is frozen and only the leg is moving. Down and up. I think that was already 4. Lowering the leg parallel to the ground, and 4 front kicks. And point the foot. Exhale, inhale. 2. When you bring that foot forward, really press the abs in. And 1. Good, lining up the knees. Tap the toe and lift. Again, see if you can freeze that upper body. Just the leg moving. Down and up. Inhale. And hold. I forgot this on the last one, but we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower it down. Well, I guess we got 1 free set. Back into our front kicks. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, and our hardest set, bring your leg as far forward as you can. And down, and up, and down, up, inhale, exhale, 4, and hold, and 8, 7, 6, this is a hard one, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, if you want to make it even with the other leg, take it back and lift, or go ahead and skip this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I left that out. And then go ahead and lower it down. Coming into our inner thigh, so go ahead and set yourself up however you did on the other side. And then we lift the leg 1 and 2, higher 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up, 4, 3, 2, 2 more sets. Lift, press the belly in, and up, 4, 3, 2, last set, up, down, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower, extending that leg, and we'll start with our 8 ground battements, our large leg lifts. Remember to stack those hips, keep them there as we lift the leg and lower. You can always bring your hand there to remind you to keep the hips stacked. 3 and 4. Good. If you have good turnout, then your leg could definitely be going straight up to the ceiling. My turnout, not so good. I lost count, but I believe this is 7 and 8. Good, then coming into our grand rond de jambes, circling forward and around and back. Forward and around and back. Make sure that working leg is as straight as can be. Good, line up the legs, and then we'll reverse the circle back and around and down. Really press the belly in when your leg is going forward, back and around and down. Make sure you still have a long spine, including the neck, and down. Good, and then we roll to our stomach. You can repeat what we did with the forehead and the hands, or go ahead and lift up onto your elbows for the second set. Hands are together, knees are wide. So if we're working with an arched back, it's really important that we keep those abs engaged so that we don't harm our back. So press the belly in and then lift the legs higher. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, strong tummy, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, keep track of which leg you just worked with as you roll to your back. And that will be our standing leg. First, glue the legs together, and now we're going to do opposite what we did the first set. We're going to roll ourselves up and then lower in one piece. Tuck the tailbone, peel it up, and lowering down. One more, tuck and roll up, lower down. Good, and then lift in one piece, and take your leg to the sky, and we go down, and exhale, inhale, exhale. And then also, your standing leg, try not to let that knee move back and forth. Hold the leg up and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and lower it down. And then let's take the feet, just a gentle bend in the knees. Inhale to lift the arms above the head, and exhale, control yourself as you roll up, nice and slow. And then stretch out the legs, and we'll come into spinal twist. So take a deep breath as you inhale and tighten the belly. Twisting to one side, exhale, exhale, inhale. Other side, exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Last set. All right. So we're going to make our way into a side plank. And we're going to put our top foot in front of our bottom leg. So top leg in front. Good. Inhale to lengthen and let the arm reach above the ear. Then as we exhale, we're going to bend the legs, lower the arm, and that hip slowly reaching towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bend. Tight belly. Inhale, and exhale. Good, now we're changing it up, so we inhale, lengthen, and then as we exhale, we're going to lift our hips and reach towards the opposite leg. Inhale, open, And exhale, lift the hips and reach. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale to open. And exhale to bend the legs and then lower yourself down. Good. And then grabbing that ankle with your hand, let's just take an easy bend towards the feet, stretching out that side that we just worked. One more breath. And open it up. And just swing the legs around. And we'll make our way to the other side. So top leg is in front. Find your way into your side plank. And then reach that arm up. Inhale, arm over the ears. Exhale, bend the legs. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, bend. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale to lengthen. And then we change, lifting the hips, reaching towards the opposite foot. Inhale, open hand to the sky. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale to open and lower the hips down. Good, bend those legs into you. Grab that ankle. Deep breath in and exhale an easy bend. Sustaining a long neck, the shoulder blades pressing down the back here. And the belly still strong. And come on out of that. Good, and then we're gonna open our legs into a straddle. It could be wide, it could be not so wide, just where you feel comfortable, and keeping those toes stretching to the sky. Good, reach your arms out to a T. Inhale here. Exhale, one hand up, one hand down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, again, take an easy bend to one side. You can lower that bottom hand down or that bottom arm down if that feels good. Keeping both butt cheeks glued to the floor. I was going to say both butts, but we only have one. Keep your whole front of your body facing right in front of you. Don't let it close down to the ground. If anything, see if maybe you could open it towards the sky. Good, and then come on up back to center. Deep breath in. Other arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bending towards the other side. Keep both hips glued to the floor, maybe resting the arm down. Maybe opening the chest towards the sky. But wherever you are, make sure that your ears are staying away from your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale to come on up. And then bringing our hands in front of us and walking them out. Keeping a nice flat spine as you find some length here. Go as far as feels comfortable, but again, wherever your spine is flat, take some deep breaths. And then go ahead and let the upper body curve. And then unroll yourself out of it. Walking the hands back in. Good, and then bringing the legs together. Then we'll make our way into plank to finish up with our Pilates push-ups. So we're gonna do one slow Pilates push-up on each of our 3 sets. You can always do this on your knees. So engage the abs, and we go down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4, downward dog. And walk it in, trying to make it in 3 steps to your feet. And exhale, scooping the belly and rolling up. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, rolling it down. Keeping the abs turned on. And then walk it out, 3 steps to plank. We're trying for that. One slow push up down, 4, 3, 2, 1, up, 4, 3, 2, 1, downward dog. And walk it in, maybe start with the other hand this time. And exhale, unrolling yourself to standing. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, rolling down. Walk it out to plank. And our last one, moving a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Downward dog. And walk it in. Exhale, roll up. Inhaling the arms. And exhale to finish. All right, we made it. Thanks.